Yo, chooms, you're about to witness the most Nova brand dance of your life. Grab your favorite stim and join us as we welcome you to Neon City Demon. This is Green and Garb's first Cyberpunk TTRPG. Longtime fans of the genre, and if you like Cyberpunk 2077, Bladerunner, Matrix, Ghost in the Shell, any of the Cyberpunk novels from the 80s and 90s, you'll fit right in like Chrome in a ripperdoc shop. Now, we'll be using the Carbon 2185 5th edition OGL compatible rule set for the Cyberpunk adventure. So, if something you're interested in, get ready to have a blast. Now, speaking of cyberpunks, we have our very own group that goes by the tag of Neuromancers. So let's jack in and meet them, shall we? Take it away.
Well, my name is Spider. At least that's what everybody calls me. Yeah, so, warmer, from Mars, and, a hacker, if it wasn't obvious. Anyways, that's me.
Next.
I'm a Reiki 80085. I'm a corporate kid and a scoundrel. And my friends call me Blaze when I'm not working for the corporation.
All right.
Yeah, we do.
Blaze and Spider. Over here.
Yeah, I'll jump in. My name's Fuchsia. I am an enforcer, street samurai. Also, a glitter punk. Sorry, gutter punk.
Glitter. All right.
I'm Peter. They just call me Pops, though. I'm the old man around here. I'm a Badlander, and I'm a daimyo.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right. So Fuchsia and Dieter. And I'll be your cybermaster. Unintentional. Okay. So, speaking of which,
I'll be your input anytime.
input, output. So, speaking of that, why don't you strap on your VR device and we'll find out who really dreams of electric sheep. The year is 2185. The place, New San Francisco, a sprawling metropolis of about 12 million, often called Neon City by citizens, corpos, and cyberpunks alike, because of all the lights that illuminate the city in a dazzling array of colors, casting an otherworldly glow on the streets below. And of course, we can't forget the beautiful radiance of the radioactive fallout that shines in the ocean nearby at night. It's a city of holographic billboards, glittering skyscrapers, and perpetual violence. Rebuilt dozens of times, it's currently under control of the megacorporation Regierun Kybernetik. It has an eclectic look that seems to sleep during the day and come alive at night. But make no mistake, this is a dystopian wasteland. Crime and poverty are the only way of life under the yoke of these megacorporations. They control everything: wealth, technology, information, and even the very people. Every aspect of life on Earth and the space colonies is touched by at least one of these powerful corpos. They carry more influences than countries ever did, and their CEOs act like multi-planetary emperors controlling the law, waging petty, violent wars over resources and market influence. Today, though, we're on the neon street level. As the sun sets beneath the bay, it bestows a golden glow upon the city. The neon lights flash brighter and the music gets louder. And once again, a melting pot of locals come crawling onto the streets as it becomes a mix of partygoers and ne'er-do-wells. Among these individuals are synths, artificial humanoids that have no legal rights, barcoded and seen as no better than tools for the megacorporations. They gained sentience a few decades ago and are pioneering for citizenship, despite fierce resistance. Now, speaking of that, the Neuromancers have just taken a gig. A gig that went horribly awry. You were tasked by the Synths Right and Liberation Coalition to save a synth rebel from the demolition by the hands of Regierun. The glass of a second story of a detention center crunches from gunfire. And moments later, a sleek, hot pink Kasai R02 sports bike crashes and hurtles nose up through the air, landing onto a nearby highway with a graceful slide that leaves a tight trail of rubber and tail-like glare. Below, you hear the shout of guards as, breaking through a guard gate, is accompanied by the roar of a beat-up Detroit Industries Warrior XLR muscle car with a visible ram air jutting out of the hood and multiple exhaust pipes on the sides. Both vehicles converge onto this writhing serpent of steel and concrete highway as swarms of sleek black SUVs with no tags hurtle behind you all in a dizzying blur of chrome and gunfire. So, Spider and Dieter, you are in the muscle car. And Blaze and
We're
Fuchsia.
on the pink bike.
Okay, so behind you can't. There's maybe 6 or 8 of these. What you can imagine are corpo SUVs, all in black. And you see like agents popping out, the side of the windows with angular sunglasses and these shiny black suits, and they all have like guns that's already shooting at your vehicles. All right, you know where you need to go. You got to get District 4 sewer entrance. So.
Can you drive any faster, old man? They're practically on top of us.
I'm driving fast already.
All right, hold on,
Just
kid.
impatient like all the other kids these days.
So I have Blaze in the back
Sitting
seat,
backwards.
sitting backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, and I'm just trying to, and I'm driving the bike, and I'm just bobbing and weaving between cars.
Yeah, there's light traffic here on this part of the highway.
We're
It's
behind their
raised up.
car.
You can be in front of it if you
We
want.
should be
motorcycles
behind
are-
their car.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
okay,
get behind the
I'm gonna
car.
stay behind, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of
Yeah.
like speed it up, but I'm gonna hang out behind the car. And
Okay, can you just take one action and one bonus action as the SUVs are tailing you?
Hey, Fuchsia, what do you call a corpo net pig that's on fire? Not our problem anymore. And
Light 'em up!
I lose some of this like mechanical lighter fluid that I have with me.
Okay.
And then I open up my enhanced augmented arm and I flamethrower the
Oh,
fluid.
wow, that's amazing. That's
In
such
front of the
reaction.
SUVs.
So the liquid kind of dribbles out and then spills onto the highway, and you're on. There's just a big divider. It's a 4-lane highway as you're heading east, and it shoots out of the way, and the flames just take and go and shoot up like a fireball as some of the corpo SUVs are like in it without realizing it, and their tires just melt, and then they just explode because all cars explode.
Yeah.
As still another 4 or 6 are still go around the fire and continue to chase you.
good job. That was pretty dope. All right, so I'm gonna basically for my action. So do they have any? Are they just in the cars? There's nobody else on bikes.
Yeah,
Besides me?
there are. So there's an embankment on each side, right? And as you say that, 4 motorcycles come
For saying that.
come down. Go to your sides. Yes,
Can I take an action?
of course you can take.
Great. Okay, so as Blaze is blazing it up, so for the person who's driving, I'm gonna say to my right.
Okay.
The
They have
person-
submachine guns out, and they're wearing kind of just black motorcycle helmets, so you can't see.
Great.
who they
So
are.
I'm keeping one hand on the wheel to keep us steady. So I'm gonna look over
Ooh.
whoever's there.
If you want, you can. I mean, this is. So these bikes have auto control if you want.
Yes,
so
it
they'll
does.
right
Wait a
itself.
So I'm gonna put.
Yeah, if you-
I'm just gonna click autopilot, and then
engaged.
what I'm gonna. So as I autopilot, I'm gonna basically take. I have 2 katanas. They're sleek, red and black, and I go shunk. And this one's thank you. This one's called Juicy, and this one's called Fruit. And,
Oh, it came back.
so what I'm gonna do is I'll take. I don't want to hit Pops in the face, but as it's autopiloting, I'm gonna go whoosh, shink, shink, spin them, and then stick them straight out, and try to stick both katanas in the front wheels of the 2 bikes that are right next to me.
Nice.
Okay, so as you
Let's see
do
if I
that,
can-
the corpos get close. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay, great. So it'd be 2 separate,
2 separate
right
attacks,
for 2.
yeah.
Great. Woo! Nice. 19 plus 6, 16 plus 6.
Okay,
Both
that's
over
fine.
20. Does that
You got
hit?
it, okay.
Yes!
All right, so
let's go!
as these bikes close in, they get to your side, and they're already kind of shooting, and you guys are ducking around.
Yeah, I'm trying
but
to,
but as they get closer, they have submachine guns basically. You stick both your katanas in the wheels, and it's just kind of because they're mono-edge katanas, so they're almost like laser edged. The wheels just kind of rip through, and the bikes just immediately go because the front wheels just flip and they go, and they go like that.
Do
And
you roll for damage or no?
No, they explode. Yeah.
They explode.
They explode.
And the other bikes sort of try to get out of the way as these are going flying. And one of them runs into a car. It kind of like veers off the road. And the other one kind of goes up to the bank. So, all right.
Yes. And I just, and right now, and then I have other sheaths on my back too. So then I put them, and then I'll hold back onto the.
Awesome. Spider and Dieter.
I got this.
Alrighty.
Yep.
What are you doing now?
You know what
Play the
I'm
piano
doing?
song.
Neuralink.
Yeah, Neuralink. Okay. Let's see here, and I've got the driver of the next SUV. Okay, perfect, and porn. And I flood his Neuralink with pornographic images, so that he's totally blinded for at least 3 minutes.
Oh, you see, in his there's an explosion of cybernetics, like in his eyes.
Only 3 minutes.
Through that, and then he loses control. He's paying attention to something else. It looks like he's just up, and then his hands go limp, and the one SUV literally just starts spinning in circles as the corpos are firing their guns up in the air, pointlessly. And then this one spins into the other one, and that one then catches inertia and then flips over to the side and crashes the other one, and they just all explode with a giant fireball. But 3 more sort of go around still, and I'll continue to shoot at you all.
That's how it's done.
How close are they now?
Pretty close. Maybe like 100 feet or less.
Hold on for a second. I'm going to slam on the brakes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hold the e-brake,
Yeah.
spin the car around, put it in reverse.
Okay.
I'm going to lean out the window and start firing at the driver of one of the vehicles.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
so
god,
roll the
I
hit.
love you.
All right, so first thing, do a vehicle check.
Alrighty.
Vehicle land, I think.
+5. Oh, that's bad. Only 8.
8. Okay, I'm not going to give you advantage
Okay.
on your attack.
Oh god, I'm rolling terrible with this one. I hate that die.
Get rid of it.
So 17.
17? All right, so what are you aiming at?
The driver of the closest SUV.
Okay, so as your car turns, there's a small window where there's a corporal guy on the windowsill, right? Mm-hmm. And you see the driver right there, and the bullet goes right above his pants, and there's blood shoots out, and you shoot the corporal driver in his head, and then the vehicle spins out of control and explodes.
They gotta explode.
Yeah, it has to.
Well, okay, so the thing is, there's not gasoline. There's off-world gas, which is very, it's very potent and toxic, and it's more fuel efficient, but it's very deadly.
It's more flammable.
Yeah, no, it's
Excellent.
Really, yes.
Oh,
Yeah. It's even
okay.
it's
It's like
Cyberpunk 2
natural gas.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just explodes when there's a little bit of leakage.
So
All right.
after that, I just hit the e-brake for a quick second and spin it back around, so I'm going forward again.
Okay, so there's still 2 left. All right, is your dog taking a turn? Is Sparky taking a turn?
Oh yeah, Sparky. Good boy.
Bow, bark, bark, bark. So that's Sparky's turn. He just vibes.
Sparky's just vibing.
Okay. All right.
He's vibing in the back with the synth. You know?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The synth, everything's going on right now. You see the synth kind of maybe holding on. For dear life for the back of his car. All right. Next turn comes around, and these corpos are going to start shooting you. So you see just gunfire riddle the car and then the vehicle. So I'm going to roll the hit for you 2.
Okay.
So
I'm still trying to swerve.
Duck and weave!
All right.
I'm ducking and weaving, and I'm gonna we're gonna
Serpentine fuchsia!
just hydroplaning a little bit.
All right.
I swear to God, if you get us killed, I'm going to kill you.
You can talk to each other through your Neuralink. So, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So nothing hits you. So all you see is gunfire, shoot up from the cement around you. But you dodge through some cars and you don't take any damage. However, your vehicle gets pretty shot up with some heavy arms fire. They just kind of pierce through, and there's bullet holes and everything like that, and your windows all shattered as you're driving. Okay, next turn. So you're reaching, looks like a traffic standstill. So there's maybe an accident or something like that. So you won't be able to just go forward.
What's to either side?
Roll perception, drivers, please.
Okay. Ooh, I have a pretty solid perception. Ooh, that's a 22.
Oh, nice. Okay.
15.
Okay. So here you can see, even there's this standstill, just a bunch of red lights as far as you can see. The embankment to the left, Dieter, even though it has some red cones, like cones and other kind of stop things. It looks like it's available to go up and around if you wanted to. And for you, there's like a cylinder
Okay.
that's like large enough for like a motorcycle at most. It would help you kind of jump up around if you'd like.
So like a sewers
Yeah,
pipe
kind of
that
like
they're about to install or
like old
something.
piping. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, epic. All right,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, literally, we just Neuralink, we both just nod.
Oh, you see each other in your retinas, basically. So
Yeah.
if you need to, yeah.
Just nodding.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it, Pops?
Got it.
All right, so I'm going to rev, and then I'm going to basically pop a wheelie.
Yes.
As with the first car in front of us that's parked, I'm going to pop that wheelie, use this car, going to ride on top of the hood of it,
Okay.
and use this memento as like...
Of course, all these cars are very sleek and angular, so they would work as ramps.
That's what I'm saying. I'm using it as a ramp. Great.
Okay.
I'm using that car who's right in front of us. I'm using it. Pop that wheelie. Using it as a ramp to get up onto the that cylinder.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a vehicle check, please.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Ooh, 13 plus 6. 19.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. You get there. And you're going up his cylinders by yourself. And the other motorcycle person who's trying to chase you tries to do the same thing and literally just wipes out and just goes careening off of like
As he does, I turn around
basically.
So he just
And somehow explodes.
and explodes.
So, okay.
Great.
All right. So you.
Yeah.
All right. You don't have.
Go ahead.
You can just crash through there if you want.
I'm gonna go up on the embankment and kind of
Yeah.
like drift along next to traffic along the embankment.
And you're just like cones, everything, and all these like stop signs, everything, and just crashing over your
Go
car
flying, yeah.
as you go. Okay,
Yeah. So
great. So the SUVs behind you kind of just come to a standstill and stop behind all the traffic as they can't seem to chase you. Okay,
man, these guys can't drive for shit.
so as you're going in, you're going to just kind of like an open construction area that's above this highway, and everything seems clear.
That's what you want us to think.
Seems
Just-
clear, or
I mean, seems to be no corpos around. Yeah.
See anybody, Blaze?
all clear?
That's what they
keep
want us to
talking.
think.
Yeah, seems clear.
Okay, let's see
This
if we can
seemed
make
a
it.
little too easy.
All right, eyes peeled.
Hey, Spider, you got anybody? You know,
Do I sense any grenades nearby?
Okay, go ahead and give me a hacking check, actually.
It's gonna be a 23.
A 23? Okay. All right, so you can analyze the area. So there's you see just like a digital pulse go out throughout the world. And you notice seconds before anybody else does, that underneath, so you're about to come over like a crest of this hill through this construction area, as you're dodging around like rigs and other sort of construction equipment, and you see a vehicle coming up from a lower level.
Shit, we got company.
where?
Right below us.
And then seconds later, you hear the whir of like a drone, like, and it comes up, and you see this giant, like, kind of like helicopter, like drone, very sleek and angular, all black, and it has like two miniguns that are winding up and rockets along its wings.
Oh!
As part of the
Okay.
pulse, did I notice that any of the operatives had grenades on them inside of
There's
it?
no operatives
It's a
behind you.
drone.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
drone.
it's
It's
just a
fully
drone.
drone.
So they'll give you advantage on. You have advantage, Spider, on everything you do, because you already knew was coming.
Okay.
Okay, you're all up. So you see it starts to wind up.
Where are we physically in proximity to this drone?
Probably like a good 500 feet away.
Okay. Is there anywhere to kind of dodge and
Yeah, you'll
behind
be able to
bits of
dodge. Yeah, it says
construction
that
and
the
stuff?
Gatling had already started firing. I assume,
Yeah.
like you just said.
I'm just gonna be,
going around
like-
objects and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay
Yeah.
absolutely still. And I'm gonna try to hack mech.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would work. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna kind of drift
Okay.
and pull us to a stop.
Is that 20 of your?
Well, actually, no. It makes a save. I'm pretty sure.
It's one of your bot abilities.
it's one of my bot abilities.
Okay.
Oh shoot! What save is it? I think it's
Are you
Probably
trying to
mind,
take
I
over the
assume?
drone?
mind. Yeah, it's mind.
Okay.
With technology.
Okay. So you hack into it, and there's like a couple layers of like defense mechanisms, so you kind of hack through. And as you're hacking, 2 rockets are coming at you. So I need both your drivers to give me dexterity saves.
Oh, no.
Dexterity save.
Yes. No, there's not dexterity. Reflex. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong game.
Oh my god.
Well, whatever you want. Either
Incredible.
reflex or vehicle land check. Either one. Your preference.
Well, vehicle land check's higher, so let me try that. Oh, that's much better.
14.
14.
23.
Okay. How much?
23.
23. Okay, so you just hit the gas as it comes out, and there's an explosion. It causes your car to go up on the front 2 wheels and then
nice.
come down. So it's going to mess up your hacking a little bit.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the explosion hits and shrapnel hits you both a little bit. Yeah, if it explodes. But you're trying to like drive out of the way. You'll each take 6 piercing damage.
Oh.
Okay. All right, just give me another hacking check.
It's gonna be a 13.
Okay. So after a second, you manage to get in through all its barriers, and you access the core.
Okay, let's shut you down for good.
Okay. All right. So you see, actually, it suddenly begins to like spark,
Yeah.
and just starts shooting it, and it begins to just go in a wild loop around, just shooting its guns and missiles up here, and then
And it
explodes off to the side.
Good job, Spider.
Nice.
Thanks.
Spider.
Okay, and you detect nothing in your body around this area.
I think we're good for now.
All right, I gun it and keep heading back to where we're heading to the sewer.
You good
Okay.
to go, Fuchsia?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna, as I'm driving this piece of shrapnel, because I have in my open arm, I'm gonna rip it out and then throw it as I keep driving.
Okay.
That was metal.
Some
Yeah.
blood just kind of like blood
Literally.
trail leaks
Yeah.
through the air behind you until it kind of cauterizes.
Yep.
Okay. So not much longer that you arrive at the sewer area you need to go to drop off the synth rebel. And you park in front of the sewer entrance.
Go team.
That was a bit messy, guys.
Messy
That was really messy.
You saved our asses, Spider.
again.
Thanks.
The synth looks up over the back seat
So
and
modest.
he looks like he has like a gunshot wound kind of at the top right shoulder. Right shoulder. He says, "Thank you all so much."
You're welcome. Now get out of here before they catch you.
Forget you ever saw us.
Synth revolution. It'll happen. Believe me. He gets up out
Sure,
of,
whatever.
Shut up.
he gets up out of the car and nods to you all, and you see the barcodes across his face and kind of this like sad expression. He nods and he turns, and you hear a as his head explodes from a sniper shot. You see, like in the far distance, just like a glint, and then same thing like this corpo, all in black, and then he kind of fades away, like into like an optical camouflage, and then he's gone.
Oh shit!
And the synth just kind of falls to the ground, bleeding, kind of like it's blue. It's not blue. Sorry, it's red. It looks like blood. You could mistake it if you didn't pay attention, but it's kind of like oily, and it sparks from his neck.
Does this mean we're not getting paid again?
I have mech repair
Yeah, probably,
tools.
Spider.
That's it's not a mech. It's a humanoid. You just
Well, shit.
and then all in your HUD you see contract canceled.
Well, that answers
God
that.
Damn it.
Oh, we needed that.
I need a
Where's
fucking
the
Nick
latest
stick.
hideout again?
Somebody give me a
boys?
Nick stick.
I'm all out.
You got one?
I hold one up and I just light it all on fire.
Fuck you too.
Yo, I love your voice, by the way.
Hey, we
Blaze, where's the latest hideout? I don't remember where we're going this time.
guys, we gotta move the body.
You know, it's in the Mega Tower. It's basically in the heart of District 4.
All right.
Mega Tower 51.
Cool. Mega Tower 51 in the heart of District 4 is scheduled for demo in 2 days, so...
That'll work. What's that
about-
about the
I
body?
feel like these windows are
We
getting
leave him here, you
shorter
don't
and
think they're gonna
shorter.
track us?
I mean,
I'd like. Can I look around?
he's dead already.
Is there like a sewer grate or something?
There was, yeah. It's because it's opened.
Shove them in. At least they know what happened.
Yeah.
Looks like a body-shaped hole to me.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick Pops.
Or his shaped whole body.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the synth's arms.
Okay, it's just completely.
Yeah, I'll grab his
And you should
legs.
basically whatever. So the neck is just still sparking and like leaking fluid.
Sorry, kid. I know we're just gonna.
Okay, all right.
Body.
You hear some like when it hits the water, and it just goes down the drain.
Yeah.
It's like flushing a goldfish.
I mean,
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, that's synth life.
Anyway, we need to get out of here.
Let's move. They know where
Clearly,
we are. Shit, my arm's killing me. Alright, let's go! And I'm just gonna kick up the bike again because it says it's laying on the ground.
Okay, the paint's all like ripped off, and you're coating everything. It's kind of dented on the side.
Sorry, baby.
Can you even afford to paint it again?
Can we not talk about that, please?
How many longs did you pay for that paint job? Are you just gonna give me the silent treatment?
Get on.
Let's go, Spider.
It's not my fault that she doesn't know how to use her money.
Why don't you say that to my face?
I did just say it to your face.
Why do you have
Your
to use
face.
your money
I
against
was looking
fire?
at you. You
Were
couldn't
you?
see
Because
my
I can't
eyes.
tell. Sorry. Why don't you take the mask off?
Nah, I don't think you could handle what's underneath.
I think he's saying he's really ugly.
I think you're right.
This is the way.
Pops,
What's up, Spider?
never mind.
Alright, get on. I'm gonna outstretch my hand to help Blaze up on the bike.
Mechs aren't my vehicles aren't my specialty, but I got some mech skills. I can try to look at it later.
Thanks. Alright, let's move.
Heading towards the mega tower then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the motorcycle. Yeah, you heard
Yes! I love having vehicles instead of like horses. This is awesome.
They are awesome. Yeah.
We're getting places.
Could a horse go up a cylinder? And
I don't think so.
Okay. So as you go in, it's late night in Neon City, and you're driving through, and you're pretty close by actually this mega tower. It rises up amidst what basically the shattered remains of an industrial past. It's no longer cared about or even used. And these mega towers are ubiquitous all around the city, in most cities actually nowadays. So they just house like hundreds, if not thousands, of just dirt cheap apartments, the only affordable living for most of the population. And they're the only way to really live with the low amount of remaining land there even is from the rising sea levels. So as you get there, you see it's kind of like got like police tape in front of it, and it's completely abandoned, set to be demolished in what, 72 hours or so?
Yeah.
Okay. It's empty, ostensibly, but you do see some light peeking out here and there from people who have nowhere else to live and are probably
It'll do.
trying to live somewhere.
It'll do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not good enough for you?
It's homey.
No, I said it will do. I literally said it will do.
It's the tone. You gotta work on your tone, alright?
Don't know what to tell you guys. I have one tone. It's this one.
Exasperated?
So I'm gonna pull around to wherever the parking garage is and these things.
Okay, there's underground parking garages.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll just follow
Okay.
you on the bike.
Yeah.
Okay, and as you head down, it's mostly empty garage. It's kind of cobwebby, and there's not much going on here. What you do see, however, is probably on certain levels, there's people kind of like huddled around like oil barrels and stuff like that, like around like a fire, and there's like tents and all that around like the different sub levels of the underground garage.
Okay.
Okay.
They kind of look at you, but don't pay much attention overall.
Do you know if there's somewhere a little bit more private?
I thought you had like a little home base here set
We
up.
probably have a level set up.
Yeah, I think
probably
you have,
when
like-
I was doing like demo stuff earlier, I set up a little
Yeah, Blaze,
okay,
lead
extra
the
do
yeah.
not
way.
enter.
Okay. All right, yes, I think on the 30th floor, that's where you had yours set up.
I'd like to, is there a way to, like when I park the bike,
Mm-hmm.
to like lock the wheels so no one.
It auto locks. It's the future.
Okay, it's a future.
It just
right,
locks
so
down.
no one's gonna, like,
Future.
right. It like kind of.
Yeah, it gets
Okay.
so the bike kind of drops, and then like metal plates slide across, go over the wheels, protecting them.
Nice.
Like completely.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good night, baby.
I wish I could lock mine that well.
All right, I'll
Swear
get
she's
my.
like a freaking pixel freak with that car. Bike. Whatever.
I don't like that term.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, I'm gonna grab my bag and
Okay.
start to kind of silently head up to the
Yeah, lead the way to the room, Blaze. You
Step
got it
into
all
my
set up for us.
office.
quarters.
All right. You get the main elevator is still working, but as it comes down, it's like very rickety. And the doors only open like halfway, and then begin to like shudder.
I use my axe.
Are you serious? Oh, you grab it and open up all the way. Yeah, you can go in. And here, there's just besides like a ton of graffiti, which is everywhere. There's some screens which are mostly cracked, and they're just showing like constant like advertisement for all different corporations, products, and whatever other nonsense they want to try to sell everybody with
This
the money
feels
they don't
just
have.
like home.
Yeah.
I've set up a little like charging pad in the corner for your dog.
That's very good.
So you get up when it stops, and this level is not really much of anybody. I mean, there's some maybe just people straggling around, but that's it.
I read something somewhere once that back in the day they had this thing. Sounds like it would be amazing. It's called ad block. Do you know what I would do for some ad block right now?
Was that like a cream?
No. It was something that prevented ads. Can you imagine a world without ads?
I literally
Is that
can't.
even possible?
No.
It's impossible.
The longest I've gotten is like, I don't know. I want to say 3 seconds.
Dude,
I
I don't
hacked
want-
all night for 3 seconds of no ads.
That's 3 seconds too long of silence.
You need a better HUD, man.
Those are expensive.
I guess.
So as you enter what is, so you set up kind of like there's some tape there, and you can open it up, and you enter a small apartment. It's cramped, has worn couches, a large TV, and various sort of wall-mounted holographic displays. Small kitchen, bunch of computers and wires kind of already set up. Maybe like a hacker had this before, or some kind of gangs, or who knows. And then there's a large window that overlooks kind of the whole district. It's like the quarter back of the apartment.
Got a nice view, Blaze. I approve.
It's shabby, but kind of has a bit of a cozy lived-in kind of warmth.
Charming.
The corpo provides in one way or another.
Ads.
Ads.
Yeah.
We at Green and Garb like ads.
Yeah, in fact, you would say on the TV that you have up, there's this old fantasy show playing. It's called like Chronicles of Legends.
Oh my god, wait, turn
just-
up the volume. I like this episode.
Is it like do 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 do?
Yeah, now insert the first episode of Chronicles here.
1 hour, 20 minutes later. A few moments later. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, it's late
Sit,
late at
yeah.
night, so you might want to probably take a long rest at some point.
I'm gonna kind of like sit down in the kind of corner chair area
Okay.
that I've set up.
Dust kind of shoots up as you do, but
Great, and I'm gonna go into my pack and kind of grab a rag and start to kind of blot a little bit.
Okay.
Where I'm bleeding on
it's a
the
lot of
arm.
shrapnel, yeah.
Try to like. Oh, and I'm gonna
You need
pull
some
into
help
my.
with that? I'm serious.
It can't be any worse than it already is.
Okay.
I set the first aid kit down next to you and
I'd like to
start
use
getting stuff out.
Okay. You have medicine. You have who has
I have
proficiency in medicine?
healing, so...
Oh, you have actual healing. That's right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I also have proficiency. in this.
Oh, you can heal yourself.
No,
Okay,
that's
that's fine.
fine.
Oh, but he has the healing. That's interesting.
Gain 4 hit points back.
Okay, you'll be totally, mostly healed. So what happens is, Spider puts his hands up next to you, and you can see exiting from his finger kind of, you can't see it, but you know how technology works. It's kind of nanomachines. They can begin to go into your skin and kind of repair it from the outside. And then as they do, the wound like kind of closes and heals and seals.
I always forget how handy that is. I guess this first aid kit's kind of old-fashioned.
Yeah. Your hands are cold.
Yeah. Hope your arm feels better. Get some rest.
Hey, Spider, how much more of that healing do you have? I don't want to have to report an injury to work.
Fine.
That checks out.
Get 7.
That's one more than I needed. If it had a value.
You feel great. So you just have general kind of like cuts and scrapes. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna walk over and just crash out on the couch.
Okay. As you all begin to chill out for the evening, on the screen there's like kind of it's like emergency alert system. You know, like the Amber Alert kind of stuff that shows up on the screen, like. And then there's like a news reporter on. With like a little, you know, it's at the 3/4 kind of like panoramic of something going on and some, you know, stuff taking at the bottom. And it's a very professional looking person in like a very sleek kind of sci-fi looking suit almost. And the sorry.
He starts dancing.
He starts just vibing out. No, it is not.
Rad.
So
This is DJ Cool of the late night hour.
This is DJ Cool of the late night hour. He says, "Good evening, citizens and cyberpunks. I'm your anchor, Will Gibson, and we have a breaking news story for you. New San Francisco is on high alert as reports of a dangerous killer known only as the Neon City Demon have surfaced. The individual, whose identity remains unknown, is believed to be targeting mainly individuals involved in the city's underground cyberculture and its numerous gangs. Still, the NSFPD is urging all citizens to exercise caution and report any suspicious activity. Authorities have not yet released details on the number of victims or the cause of death, but eyewitnesses say that the killings have been preceded by loud demonic wails, and the footage shows brutal, gruesome, and sometimes destructions of the area around these killings. The Neon City Demon has been said to be heavily armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. In the meantime, residents are advised to stay in well-lit areas and travel in groups and to remain vigilant at all times. A hotline has been set up for anyone with information about the Neon City Demon to contact them. Stay tuned to this station for further updates on this developing story. Stay safe out there, everyone."
Sounds like a swell guy.
Sounds like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my blades and just start to clean off the blood and the rubber that might be on.
The tire blood.
The tire blood.
Tire blood.
After that,
Yeah,
just
sharpen.
some ads play. And, you know, there's one in like a synth woman in like a bikini with a branded drink. It's not Crush. And she's, "Do you suffer from augmentation blood toxicity? Try new and improved Leucolite. Works in minutes and especially formulated for quick relief. Leucolite. Don't die today, die tomorrow." And there's a brand of Cybercorporation.
Die yesterday.
Man, I'm glad I don't have to be addicted to that shit.
I'd buy anything from the Leucolite girl.
Seems nice.
It's true. Yeah.
All right, will you all take a long rest then?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
Me too.
All right. You all go to sleep however you can. There's some beds, but they don't have like cushions or anything, so you sleep. You get a long rest. I wouldn't say it's the most fitful though. And through the ripped curtains, there's like a time lapse of the sun going, you know, the moon going up and the sun kind of coming up as it shines through in the morning. You all awaken.
Oh God! Somebody turn that off.
We haven't figured out how to turn the sun off yet. At least I don't think they have.
I think they're close.
Yeah.
Tell me when
humanity
they
will be here
do.
in like
I'm
20
going back to
years.
bed.
Can I? So how we connect through? Is it we can speak like basically?
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
games?
You can. People can like show up as like full body, as
Do you
they
know
are.
who's speaking.
Yeah, if you want.
Be like their
You can do. You can also do audio
or
or
whatever.
not.
Okay, I'd like to audio connect with Spider.
Okay.
It's just-
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm the Neon City Demon.
Okay, Fuchsia, I get it.
What? Who did what? What's going on?
You know that I know what your IP is. Come on.
Oh
He's
my
got
god.
a point.
Oh.
Wait, were you connected to the Neon City Demon? Did he speak to you directly?
Fuchsia.
Oh God, you heard the screams.
Oh, it's too late for you, Spider.
I'm so sorry. We should probably just.
Sparky, go get!
Bark,
And
bark.
Sparky runs over
Bark.
and sort of like starts gnawing at
Bark,
your
bark.
like your ankle.
And as you see Sparky, he's like just a fully metallic dog, correct?
Yeah.
But sometimes he just like sparks randomly.
Orange and white.
Then
Yeah.
he sparks randomly and just kind of twitches sometimes, like he's not fully prepared or something.
he's
I
always
kind of like
Yeah.
pat the side of his head
Okay,
and kind of
bark,
like.
bark, 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 bark. You know, like he has
Sometimes.
he needs it repaired.
Sparky needs a little bit of love.
Can you help Sparky, please?
Oh,
if not
yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
for him.
Like his program like glitches out sometimes. Oh, do you want to try to repair Sparky?
Absolutely.
Okay. It looks like. Well, go ahead. Give me he's a mech essentially.
I know how to repair things.
Dogs.
Oh, the mechanics check, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a thing.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
16.
Yeah,
I knew it. 16?
Wait, I get proficiency, so it's 18.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
All right, you spend some time tinkering with the, yeah, whatever it is. Borg, and you go, you go into the, because it's not like systems are wrong, just mechanical failures. So you go
Perfect.
and you fix up, and as you do, everything clicks into place, and Sparky just goes up and goes, like smiles, and just starts jumping around. Bark, 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 bark.
I don't know if I broke him or fixed him.
He's
Good
exceptionally
boy,
annoying
Sparky.
now. Bork, bork. And he goes and kind of pees oil in the corner. or
He's
whatever.
on the corner.
I walk over and I pat his head.
Bork, bork.
I'll make sure he has a good home when the demon gets you. Spider.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
All right.
We'll miss ya.
Oh,
Nope, that's it.
you get. Speaking
Killed
of
off a character. Let's move on.
doing calls, there's an incoming call, like through your Neuralink. It's a jagged S with like a dagger carved into it. It's one of the gangs of the city, the Sons of Chaos. They're not any better than any other gangs. They're maybe like, chaotic neutral, maybe you would say at most. They have like a code of honor. But they have a lot of credits from their time working at the Crown Estate of the New British Empire. So,
Okay.
Hey,
A little answer.
maybe this will solve our money problem.
I sure hope so.
I go ahead and answer the call.
you answer the call? Okay. Who's taking the call?
I'll take it.
You take it, Eater? Okay. So Cyberpunk Gangster appears in your heads-up display, essentially. His face is like half chrome, and his eyes are covered in, but despite he has like a kind of aviator sunglasses that reflect the neon lights of the city in front of him. And you can see his whole body, but nothing what's going on around him.
Yeah.
He's got a black leather jacket with metal studs and a lot of cybernetic enhancements, and some cybernetic tattoos going up his body that swirl in neon colors.
Do I know who
Yes,
this
it's-
is?
You do, actually. Yes, you do. His name is Chad.
Chad.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, Chad?
What do the kids say? Don't they say like Giga Chad?
He's not.
Yes, don't worry.
No. He's cyber chat. Yeah. He says, "Yes, hello, Dieter. We have gig for you.
How well does it pay?
It pays quite good." And you see him for a second say, "Fuck off!" And then he pulls out a gun. You see blood splatters all over his clothes. A usual sight in Neon City.
Sorry, did I get you at a bad time?
Yes, it's okay. He's fucking demon running around. The 16 Triad. You know of them, yes?
Yes.
They're using it as excuse for territory expansion. Shoving iron in our face 24/7.
What a bunch of assholes.
Yes, I agree. And I shoot his balls off. I tell you what. We have a gig for you, as I said. Pays well. Lots of credits. Simple gig. Triad stole one of our cars. No idea why. Vintage model from before Corpo Wars. Maybe looking for resale. Who the fuck knows? Boss wants it back. Pronto.
I'm your man.
Good. So, I'll send you the codes. They're holed up
Make sure you ask about the pay this time.
It's a lot. Don't worry about it.
1 million.
See, it's a lot. Don't worry about it.
Can we hear all this?
You can, yeah, but only
okay.
yeah. You see, it's sending you the transmission.
Oh, okay, great.
They'd hold up in the derelict VR5 cafe in District 5.
God, that place.
The 16 Triad, be ready for a firefight.
That place is trippy.
Kill them all! Okay, must go.
I'll let you get back to your business, bud.
Neither. No scratch on vehicle.
I
Oh, no money.
promise. I'll take better care of it than to take care of my own car.
Out. And you see him go on his gun.
Reloads.
Yeah, the weapon.
And then hang out.
Yeah, and the call.
God, I hope
lines.
he doesn't know how bad my car looks.
Well, I love a sexy car, so...
Anyone got anything to do, or should we just jump on this while we can still make the money?
Well, you know he probably sent the same message to 3 or 4 other people, so yeah, I'd say we get moving.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Yep. Do we eat? Is that like a...
You do would probably want to eat, yeah.
Do we have food?
So outside of the mega tower, the most food that regular people can afford is essentially just kind of ramen stands.
For like food
nice.
trucks and stuff
Food
like
trucks,
that,
ramen
basically,
stands,
yeah.
that kind of stuff, yeah.
I bet you we can grab something outside.
Oh, great. Okay. I just didn't know how food worked in this world.
We still
Probably have like a mech or something doing my job for me, right?
What do you mean the Mac doing your job for you?
So I don't have to check in with my corpo job.
Oh, yeah, you're off work for this week.
Sure.
You're on vacation.
Man, must be nice to get actual vacation time.
Yeah, you burned enough stuff where you like accumulated burn time.
Yes.
You can
Burn.
burn for, say, yeah,
Nice. Perfect.
yeah, fire time off.
Excellent. All right, so I'll start putting together my bag
Okay.
of stuff and sheath the katanas.
Okay.
I walk over to the corner and pull the tarp back off of a lump on the ground and pick up my giant minigun.
Oh yeah.
Start carrying it over to the elevator.
Okay.
Do you need help carrying that?
Nah, this isn't that heavy.
Okay.
Okay, and you too.
You guys may have to take another elevator, though. I'm going to take up a bit of space now.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're all heading
All your
down.
stuff?
Oh.
I don't. Yeah. Why?
We're going out.
I got it. Got my axe.
Yeah.
Got my hand.
Great, then that pretty much covers it.
I think
Okay.
so.
I'm glad
how
Sparky
you
finally
feeling?
stopped barking.
Oh, I feel great. Thanks for the Frank. Thanks for the heals, friend.
Sure. Fuchsia, how you feeling?
Physically, emotionally, or like spiritually?
Any of those.
Like shit. Let's go.
Okay. Sounds like she's fine.
All right, so I'm gonna follow after Pops and get in the.
You head down the
elevator.
elevator, and you eventually go down. Yeah, there's plenty of food from wherever you can imagine.
All right, so the nearest place, if there's like a stand,
You got
we'll
it.
just hop up and.
Okay, if
Grab
you
something.
want to.
How much money do we have?
Nothing,
We have
basically.
literally no credits.
Okay, what?
I got this five credit bill I found on the floor yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you couldn't afford anything between.
So like, I don't know if I have any credits.
Well,
The basic
maybe not
growth
you, Blaze, but the rest of you, maybe the cheapest stuff is gruel, protein paste, or roasted vermin.
I'm going to take roasted vermin. That sounds
I want the
great.
protein paste.
I'll take the rat.
Vermin, okay, 2 roasted vermins, okay, and then in the protein paste?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Straight protein.
It's
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like astronaut protein.
Yeah.
Great.
And yep,
Same.
Blaze. Oh really?
Like protein yogurt,
Saving
basically.
my money for the cause.
Okay.
I'm just gonna peek my mask up just a little bit so they can see my mouth and start chowing down on the
interesting.
vermin, on the
Okay,
rat.
Okay.
I can see your face, Spider.
Oh my god, do
The
you
whole
have
face.
No,
do you have a
can't.
beard?
I don't understand how you. And I just take a giant bite of this big old like fat rat. I don't know how you can eat that gray shit. It's disgusting.
Oh god. You have like a. You probably have some of that in your beard. I can't see her. To help, anyways, it's. I can't. I just literally take this paste and I just knock it back, and then just toss the
Ugh.
bottle.
I'm kind of with Spider. That stuff's always grossed me out. I'm used to
can't-
these things.
I don't want to see the food's face as I'm eating it.
You just
Can't
chop the
really
head
tell
off.
what kind of
That's
animal
half
it
the
is.
charm.
All right, so now that I have sustenance in me, all right, so we probably need our cars, right?
Yeah, I would have already loaded the
Oh, okay,
minigun in the
okay.
back.
So, all right, ready to go then?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll get on the bike.
And people just look at you, and mostly around this district, it's like an average working class district. So that's who you see more or less around this area. But as soon as you're driving over there
Yeah.
to District
Yeah.
5? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you can now, it's daytime, you can see kind of all the city more or less. And now during the day, you hear the hum of machinery. It sounds like drones just flying around the city. There's all mostly land vehicles, but you do see some like flying cars, essentially, where that's where really only corpos can take those that kind of go and hover around the city at the tallest buildings, especially the skyscrapers. And there's just general chatter and synthetic music spilling out of all the bars and clubs, even during the day, from all corners of the streets. And even here at your street level, you can see through and past District 5, and there's a 100-foot high concrete barrier around 3/4 of the city. It's the only way to really fight the rising sea level. So water almost like gushes almost to the top of those. And towards the northeast of the city, the only way out that's barred and checkpointed is what used to be what they call the Golden Gate Bridge. It's rusted red. It's mostly submerged and dilapidated, but it's one of the iconic things of Neon City. So, and further to your west, you see into District 1 where all the skyscrapers kind of shoot up and gleam with opulence that no one else has. And there, by that district, there's a crack, like a large triangular crack in the wall that some kind of revolutionary tried to do to just flush out all the corpos, but it's been mostly fixed. And the day is mostly sort of balmy as a sea breeze that goes in around the city. But the taste of metal never leaves your mouth in Neon City.
Is it like the saltiness?
They almost got those fuckers with that crack.
Interesting.
Oh well.
Yeah, and they would have killed a lot of people alongside of it, too.
It's the same as being in the city.
I guess.
Any of you ever seen the ocean?
Oh yeah. I came from outside the wall.
Sure, I saw it on my flight in.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Especially when it glows green at night.
Yeah.
I heard that if you put your hand into it, you come out with 6 fingers. I've never seen it.
Truth.
Yeah. I remember a couple of kids trying that.
Do they have 6 fingers?
No, they just never came back out.
Oh. Sucks for them.
I take back what I said about wanting to see the ocean.
No, I've never seen it. Never left the city.
And just as you say that, there's a launch pad for reusable rockets that go in up to space. And again, no regular person would ever even use or care about at this point. And you see it kind of like we get to smoke off of the plumes of smoke that come out of the rocket. We get to shoot up into space, basically.
More corpos going off to foreign planets.
Yeah. We got
You've been one of those, though, Spider, right?
What?
You've been in one of those.
Yeah. It's why I'm so damn poor. Do you know how much money it costs to get all the way here from Mars?
And it was worth it, wasn't it, baby?
Yeah. I'd say so. I'm gonna get Tusk and all those fuckers who work for him.
Uh-huh.
So as at this point, you're entering District 5. District 5 is kind of it's almost blank. Like there's nothing going on here. It's just a decaying concrete jungle. And there's...
Pure slum.
Yeah, basically. And there's no checkpoint. If there was a checkpoint here, but there's usually checkpoints to go from district to district. And here, it's just completely abandoned. And there's just like anonymous rows of warehouses, just mazes of abandoned alleyways. And there is signs of life here, but there's just kind of just garbage everywhere. Bodies and trash just kind of spill in everywhere around here. And generally just the worst part of town.
All right, let's get in, get this car, and get out.
Yeah, this place is shitty even by our standards.
Do we have a map planned out so we can get this thing back without a scratch on it? We're gonna have to figure out how to navigate the roads.
I'm kind of hoping we can just kill them all so that there's nobody chasing us. Because the whole chase thing didn't work out real great for our cars yesterday.
Well, yeah, I know, but there could be a lot of them.
So?
So,
Just means we have to kill a lot of them.
Sneak attack.
Backstab.
I mean,
Keep me in the shadows.
I've got my signal 500. You know I'm ready for the sneaking.
All right, well, maybe let's try to be sneaky then.
I'm not the sneakiest person. I'll leave that to you guys.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know why I fool myself.
Do you want to be sneaky? How do you want to approach the VR cafe? You know what it is. I mean, even though your car's older, it does have kind of like GPS equivalent.
Do
Yeah.
we think the car is at this cafe?
You would imagine, yeah. Probably not parked outside, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how quiet is your, like, should we park our cars maybe a block away or something and walk up?
I don't know. After that explosion yesterday, my exhaust kind of got ripped off, so I probably need to park a couple blocks away.
Great, so we'll get as close as we feel possible, and then we can park kind of hidden away.
Works for
Yeah, you
me.
can park like in a
Okay.
abandoned warehouse. It looks like it's
Yeah.
seen like no use.
Yeah.
Great, we'll park, that looks
Just
good.
rusted out
Yeah.
machinery and equipment that's way out, like 100 years outdated.
Cool,
Like,
alright.
as we're about to pull into it, I'll just shut the engine off so it coasts in, so I'm not echoing through the city.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You're parked then.
Alright, we're going in for a
I hit
fight.
the anti-theft.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, me too.
With the windows blown open.
No one's stealing this bad boy, it's a Hyundai!
Can I take my
No, the anti-theft is...
fire?
Sure, you can take the devil's fire.
Right, before we go in, hold on a sec. I gotta do something for work.
I actually gotta do something for work too.
How do you take the devil's fire? What's it like? It's like-
I don't, maybe it didn't really specify what sort of
I assume it's like a
ingestible
drink.
it
It's
is.
like a max level spiciness.
like a little
atomic
5-hour
level.
energy.
Yeah.
Great, so I throw that back. For my resistance to fire.
Okay.
Cold
And
damage.
then I'm like,
Okay, what are you doing? Oh,
I don't know why you're trying to make it a secret here, because we're just gonna...
crush it.
Is this gonna explode all over me?
Yes.
Okay, no. I was
Okay.
nervous. To you, kid.
Cheers.
Let's
It's
go,
like-
Wesley. You ready to play?
Born ready. Alright, so what you saw me was take out of my bag that's just full of pop cans of
Crush.
Crush, also known as Crush. And so now I have +2 to hit with melee
One of
weapons
the hardest drugs in the city.
for the next 4 hours.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
My anti-theft was literally I removed my steering wheel and I strap it to my
Okay,
belt.
that's fine. Okay, all right.
Strap it
So you get your weaponry.
Let's go.
Okay. You got your arm.
I have my fire axe.
Okay, you head towards the VR cafe. These cafes are kind of where people spend their lives in virtual reality. People don't want to live anymore, like in the world, because how terrible it is. But this one looks like it's kind of out of service. But in front of it, the exterior of this, which is just rusted metal and graffiti, you see 16 Triad gang members. I mean, you can see in your Neuralink spider, these individuals, I mean, they have like a wanted list, which is like murder, assassination, drugs, extortion, gambling, protection rackets, human trafficking, modeling, all of them. Like, basically, they're wanted dead.
They have the best rap sheets ever.
Essentially.
You're just like scrolling to the end and you're like, yeah, I agree. And then skipping on.
So what you see in front there's 3 guards up front, just with large guns, shotguns, assault rifles, 2 kind of mechanical robots, like very squat and blocky, like guard bots, basically. And on top of the building itself, there's like hunkered down. There's a couple of probably what you can tell are hackers, even from their appearance alone, because they're wearing kind of a dark clothing and covering their faces, which is a call sign. So
How many of those on the top of the building?
2.
These cowboys are the worst of the worst.
Hey, Spider, you want to go up and somewhere high, see if you can't get the guys on the roof for
You
us?
got some friends up there.
Works for me. Take Sparky with you, though.
Roger.
And then as you go to look at Sparky, Sparky's running forward. Bark, 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 bark! And that's what we're going to call this episode.
You keep dogs on leashes, kids.
All right. Well, this has been the first episode of this mini-series.
It felt very like we were going into that, so it felt very like The Last of Us, like very the dilapidated, like we were
Yeah.
going through like
Overgrown, dilapidated,
Boston
yeah.
kind of, yeah. So
Yeah. Okay, well, Neon City
Nice.
Demon,
That's awesome.
episode 1, Hope you enjoyed our cyberpunk adventure. We'll be back with more soon. Cyberpunk!